Virtual reality is undergoing a transformation, and at the forefront is Meta, once again preparing to reshape the boundaries of immersive tech. After multiple waves of successful hardware and ecosystem improvements, all eyes are now turning to what could be the next major disruptor, the Meta Quest 4. Here at Technology Review, we're diving deep into every credible leak and insider whisper surrounding the next generation of Meta VR hardware. But this isn't just a simple upgrade story. The Meta Quest 4 could redefine how we view not just VR, but also the emerging landscape of spatial computing. So what's changing? What's new? And why does this headset matter more than ever before? Let's unpack the full story. Meta's legacy and where it's headed. Meta's evolution in the VR space has been one of risk, reward, and relentless reinvention. With the original Quest, Meta removed the tether, literally, and brought us into a standalone world of VR. The Quest 2 built on that foundation, making virtual reality not just accessible, but mainstream. It was affordable, intuitive, and quickly became the most popular VR headset globally. Then came the Quest 3. Launched in 2023, it wasn't just about visuals and power. It introduced meaningful steps into mixed reality, fusing digital content with the physical world in a way that felt less gimmicky and more useful. But now, we're moving into a new phase, one with far higher stakes. 2 Quest 4 models, a new strategy. Multiple leaks suggest that Meta isn't planning just one version of the Quest 4. Instead, we're likely to see 2 models debut simultaneously, a standard edition and a premium version. Internally, they've been codenamed Pismo Low and Pismo High. While official specs are still under wraps, this dual approach signals something new for Meta and potentially for the entire VR industry. Instead of one-size-fits-all, Meta seems to be targeting a tiered experience, a model for casual users and one for more serious enthusiasts or creators. Think of it like how Apple positions its iPhone base and Pro lines, or how gaming consoles offer standard and performance editions. This flexibility could make the Quest 4 lineup more accessible and scalable across different user needs. The Quest Pro successor, still in the shadows. While Meta is making moves in the consumer space, leaks also point toward a follow-up to the original Meta Quest Pro. Internally referred to as La Jolla, the new Pro headset may not arrive until 2027. It's expected to carry significant upgrades, higher resolution, sleeker form factor, and potentially new features optimized for professionals and developers. What's interesting, though, is that we may not need to wait that long for a taste of Pro-level features. Meta could bring some of the Pro 2's innovation down to the high-end Quest 4 model. If timelines shift or development accelerates, the premium Quest 4 might blur the lines between consumer and Pro, giving early adopters the best of both worlds. Quest 3S, the entry-level option for everyone. Alongside the Quest 4, Meta is also planning something for budget-conscious users, a more affordable headset likely called the Meta Quest 3S. This model is set to replace the Quest 2 and offer a solid entry point into VR without sacrificing too much on performance. The 3S is expected to keep some of the innovations from the Quest 3, perhaps with simplified sensors or slightly reduced resolution. But it still represents a jump forward from the Quest 2 in usability, performance, and immersion. For many people just stepping into VR, this might be the most compelling launch of all, especially if it drops at an aggressive price point, as rumors suggest. Performance, what Meta could be cooking up. While no final specs have been confirmed, the performance leap between Quest 3 and Quest 4 is expected to be substantial. Meta's track record shows a clear trajectory of higher resolution, faster processors, and better tracking with each generation. Quest 4 should be no different. We could see upgrades across the board, from display panels with sharper clarity to faster refresh rates and improved GPU/CPU combinations. Meta is also expected to retain the popular rear battery design introduced in previous models, helping balance the headset better and improve long session comfort. This performance jump isn't just about gaming, either. It lays the groundwork for more advanced, mixed reality experiences, more realistic social spaces, and more responsive enterprise applications. Something Meta is increasingly focused on. Customizability through accessories. A major aspect of the Quest 4's appeal might not be just the headset itself, but how easily it can be customized. Leaked details suggest that Meta is planning to offer a range of accessories and modular upgrades, including an improved Elite strap for better support and comfort. This means you might be able to personalize your Quest 4 setup, from comfort-enhancing gear to possibly even hardware expansions. Think along the lines of how laptops offer RAM upgrades, or how smartphones support modular camera lenses. It's a smart move if Meta wants to increase headset longevity and appeal to power users without forcing them to buy entirely new units every time. Smarter software and AI integration. The hardware isn't the only thing Meta is refining. The software is about to get much more intelligent. With AI quickly becoming central to Meta's ecosystem, we're likely to see smarter UI interactions, faster setup experiences, and more immersive app behavior inside Quest 4. Expect Meta Horizon, the company's social and work-focused VR environment, to play a major role, possibly revamped with AI-powered assistance, smarter multitasking, or even intelligent world-building features. Meta's goal here is simple. Make the Quest 4 feel not just like a VR headset, but like a connected hub for entertainment, productivity, creativity, and beyond. Competition heats up. Apple Vision Pro enters the ring. Meta's timing with the Quest 4 is critical. Apple recently entered the scene with the Vision Pro, a luxury headset boasting incredible specs, and an equally eye-watering price tag. While the Vision Pro is a marvel of engineering, its cost and limited gaming appeal put it in a very different category than Meta's devices. Expected pricing, strategic positioning. Speaking of affordability, price is where Meta might dominate. While the Quest 3 launched at $499, industry whispers suggest that the Quest 4 standard version will remain close to that figure, while the premium model could push up to $550 or $600. Even at the high end, Meta's pricing would still be hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars below Apple's Vision Pro. This could be a game changer. If Meta can deliver high-end performance and a great ecosystem at those prices, it could accelerate mainstream adoption of VR faster than anyone expects. Reality Labs, focused, leaner, smarter. Meta's Reality Labs division, which oversees all AR and VR efforts, is reportedly tightening its belt. Facing pressure to reduce costs, Reality Labs is expected to scale back experimental spending by 20% through 2026. But this doesn't mean slowing down, quite the opposite. Quest 4 is very much a product of this refined focus. Beyond VR, Meta's bigger vision of AR. Meta isn't stopping at virtual reality. Behind the scenes, the company is working on AR glasses set to launch sometime later this year. These glasses might function as standalone devices or as smart companions to the Quest lineup.